Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Right, so gear resources, guys, special offer. I did a last video on this one, and this is going to be the next or final video I'll do on this one because it is very important. I did do, if I just head over to the special offers, and if I go over to currencies, I did purchase the Injustice Elite card. Very beneficial. So if you don't purchase this, in some ways you're not really that serious about the game. I'm just joking. No, but it's very important. If you kind of want to get far on this game, sadly you kind of have to spend a bit of money on it. It is a bit of a play to win. Otherwise you'll just be grinding for months just to get anywhere. But with gear resources, this is the key that you need to kind of get your characters to where they need to be. Now, as you can see, I've got 3,500 gems. Don't know why I did that. Got 3,500 plus gems, and it cost 225 gems to get 4,000 gear materials. But as well as that, you also get 10 gear reforges. Now, reason why these are so important, if you guys do not already know, if you want to get far in this game, you need to rank up your characters. So I'm going to give you a prime example. I'll just look at Mythic Wonder Woman, for example. Now, you can see a lot of people might play Arena. They got really high threat levels. Now, in terms of how I've ranked up Mythic Wonder Woman, I'm focusing mainly on a passive. So I'm not really focusing more on getting a high threat level for Mythic Wonder Woman. I'm focusing more on a passive, which is again attack, and making sure that her crit attack again is very high. So when you look at Wonder Woman at the moment, her stats, so she's got 2,143 on her attack. Health is not where it needs to be, but you can see her crit attack at the moment is 44% and defense is 39. If I show you her talents, this is what she's working with her talents. So again, crit attack damage, and crit attack chance. And I've got armor piercing as well, because that works really well for her first move, which is again ability on armor piercing. Again, looking at her actual gears, if you look at each one in one by one, a lot of people don't really show you again what chance effects that you got. So in terms of how I've got it, I'm trying to get each of my characters at least to level 40. I'll get there eventually, but I can see I'm just doing it bit by bit. So as you can see, you got crit attack chance, defense, and crit attack chance. They give you really high threat levels, but again, for Wonder Woman, it's very beneficial. The second gear piece, you can see crit attack damage and crit attack chance. Again, using those gear reforges to get these to where they need to be. Again, crit attack chance and defense again. And the next one, this one's at level 40, defense, crit attack chance and attack. And the final one at the moment, I've got this one on attack and defense. So again, once I've got these other ones to level 40 as well, I'll focus more on again crit attack damage, crit attack chance and attack. Those are the main three that I'll focus on for Wonder Woman, because once she's at that level, and maybe a little bit more on defense as well, the amount of damage she can do, especially when you team her up with people like Bane and Justice League Cyborg, she will be immense, and she is immense. And the same thing I've been doing with Powered Supergirl, and the same thing with Last Laugh Joker, because they're attack characters. But one of my main characters I'm focusing on now, hence reason again for this video, is again focusing on the gear reforges. So Ace Green Owl is an epic character in my opinion. Again, if you look at his passive on tag out, he fires an electric smoke arrow that power locks the opponent for up to 5 seconds, and I've only got him on level 4, so I think the next one might be 6 seconds, but that's power lock of that character for 6 seconds, so they can't generate power. Team that up with someone like what I do with Wonder Woman and Justice League Cyborg, and you can just literally just cycle through that over and over again. It's really useful, again, because he's got the power drain. You can see I've got him at level 46 at the moment. That's 4 bars plus of power drain to your opponent once you get the attack in. So he's a really strong character. Or even pair him up with someone like Dr. Fate, so you can kind of like reduce the amount of ability cost that you might need to do that. But I'm focusing again on ranking up my moves on each character to at least 10 to 20, because with the introduction of leagues, you can obviously get gear cards with high levels from these as a reward. So again, depending on which raid you're doing. If you're doing like things like level 2, level 3, or even level 4, you can get at least level 10, 20, and even up to level 30. Some of them go up to level 40 on the actual gears that you can get, so it's really good, because to rank these gears up, as you can see, it can cost a lot. So just to run through a little bit of costs. If I wanted to rank this gear piece that I've got right now, so I want to get this gear piece to level 10, it's going to cost me, to get a gear piece to level 5, it's going to cost you 300 gear material, not a lot. Okay, it doesn't take that long to get 300 gear material. But if you want to rank a gear piece up to level 20, that's when it starts to add up. So that's when it's going to cost you 7,860 gear material. So as you can see, my gear material is going down every time I upgrade it. And with the help of the gear packs, okay, let me just go back to store. And let's go back over to the gear resources. With the help of gear resources, just by purchasing 2 of these, and that will cost 8,000, that will get 1 gear piece from 0 to level 20. Okay, remember, 8,000 gear material will get you your card from level 0 up to level 20, and that costs you 7,860 gear material. So that's only 2 packs, and that will cost you 450 gems. Very, very beneficial. So if you wanted to get all of your 5 pieces of gears from level 1 or level 0 all the way up to level 20, it will cost you just under 40,000 gems gear material. So it's 39,300 gear material, and that will cost you just 10 packs of these, resulting in essence 2,250 gems. Okay, now obviously the main aim is to try and get your gears to at least level 20. Once you do that, try and get to level 40. So if you want to get just 1 gear piece to level 40, it will cost you over 50,000 gear material. Again, hence the reason why doing high what do you call it, what's these campaign battles called? I can't remember what it's called now. Heroic, that's the one. Doing higher reward battles. I haven't done level 8 yet, as you can see. I'm only doing level 7 at the moment. But once you do these ones, again, just click on it, and again, use your sims. The more you do of these and get higher gears, and you just shatter them because you don't need them. So there you go, I've got Marksman Deadshot. I don't need it because I've already got it, so I'll just shatter it. So once you shatter it, you get a bit more gear material. You just use that towards getting your characters ranked up to a high level. But you need 50,100 gear material to level just 1 gear piece to level 40. And if you're doing that using just these gear resources, that will cost you 13 of those packs. Okay, that will cost you 2,925 gems. Okay, but with that you get 52,000 gear material. So again, you got a bit of change left over, which is really good. On top of that, you get these beautiful thing called Gear Reforges. And with these Gear Reforges, again, you cycle through to get the right chance effect that you want to get, whether that's attack, crit attack, chance, or maybe defense, or even health. Okay, so it's about focusing on the right ones that you want to get and right ones that you want to use. And I keep going back and forth like some clown. So I'm going to buy a couple of these because I do need to use it, because it's going to be expiring very shortly. As you can see, I don't know why you haven't got a buy again button, but as you can see, I'm just going to use so much of these gems, because if you want to rank up your characters, as you can see, you're going to need them. And that's just 3, and that's 4, and that's 5. But if I go back over to my roster, head back over to Ace Green Arrow, I mean, look, I've got that on level 10 now. Look how much Gear Reforges I now have. 26,000, and that was just from 5 packs. Okay, obviously I'm going to spend the rest of my gems and get the rest of the Gear Reforges and gear material, and again I'll rank up my character to at least level 20 on these gears, and then once I've done that, then I can focus on getting my characters up to the next level. But I'm focusing on quite a few characters, again, because it helps out with raids. It's good to have a bit of a selection rather than just have one strong character, because you're going to need the rest of the mix at the same time. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, a little bit of education for some, hopefully not for everybody. As per usual, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye bye.